Okay, I know it's been a minute, actually more than a minute, since I've done a video. My apologies, full apologies. Same excuse, but it is an actual reason. I have been hyper busy. And right now I'm in the office starting to set things up. I've got a website I've got to fully put together, and I'll probably finish doing that tomorrow. Here's what's holding me up. This is my personal phone. The number on that is for family and friends only, and a few other things that are unmentionable. This is my actual business phone for other business things I've got going on, and I have a third phone, just to be honest about everything. I bought it for my wife. She had lost her iPhone, and then we found it again. And this is not a cheap phone right here. It's currently charging. It's a Verizon wireless phone, and I've got to reactivate it, and I'm not going to do it out here because being in this office to me sometimes is akin to punishment. And that sounds weird, but it's true. It's how I feel about it most of the time. So what I will be doing is I'll be uploading this to this computer, taking it off this computer, and putting it on a flash drive, and taking the flash drive into the house, our home, and then uploading this video. And I will today definitely be doing both channels. I'm going to do that in the house before I activate this thing. Verizon is proprietary. I don't know why I chose. Well, yeah, I do. This little phone right here is just a track phone. It's cheap. It's I paid $15 for it, and it cost me $29 every 3 months. And my the organization that I work part-time for, and that my wife works, well, anyway, they pay the bills on this. So it cost me nothing, but it's cheap, but it's a Verizon phone, and I get a signal anywhere at all. It's weird. And we live down in a bowl, basically. I got a mountain blocking the tower over there, right through that wall across the street, one behind me, one over there, and the U.S. Cellular tower in Ada just doesn't reach us for some reason. Matter of fact, when we go to the hospital in Ada, there's a dead spot for about 3 miles that no cell phone gets service. Not really, but this one does. It's weird how that works. Now I got off track a little bit. Yesterday, well, the day before yesterday, my brother Christopher, my younger brother, called an ambulance, and they hauled him down to, might have been the day before the day before, I don't remember exactly, but they hauled him down to Ardmore, to Mercy Hospital in Ardmore. And they, then my granddaughter Aurora went to see him and brought him a blanket and a fluffy pillow. She loves her great uncle Chris. And anyway, then yesterday my wife and I went to see him and to check on him, and I don't remember if we took him anything or not. I don't think we did, but we just went to check on him, And today, my son Nick and I drove down in the old van because it's comfortable and cool. And it's hot outside. Right now it's 95 degrees. We've got a heat warning. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. Well, it's both, and it's brutal. It's nice and cool in here, but it is not nice and cool outside. But I've had 3 full days of running and doing, and I think I got most everything done so that I can tomorrow come in here and concentrate on things I really need to do. I should have gotten dog food while I was, I didn't. My son Nick can go get it. We went to Walmart, my wife and I did, and my son Benjamin, and while there, my son Nick was there. What he was doing is he bought my brother Chris a phone charger, and we took it to him. Now the good news is, and that's why I'm putting this on both channels, so family can, most family, they don't watch this channel, but he is going to he's going to be in a nursing facility, personal care nursing facility, not a nursing home, for physical therapy, and he's agreed to do it. Now, the ones in Ada, Oklahoma, they have one good one, and the way they get paid would not permit them to put him in over there. They've got 3 or 4 good ones in Ardmore. Ardmore used to be my favorite city in the world, but there's so much crime there now, it's unreal. And it's had growing pains. It used to have about 30,000 people in it. Now I think it's double that, and it's still expanding. We drove down there, and every time I go down there I go armed. And my son Nick was armed. You don't know if you're going to get in a gunfight or not. My oldest adopted son, Dale, has been a deputy sheriff down there for a few years now, and he said the first year he worked, first 2 years maybe, he had investigated more shootings than he did in his entire 22-year career in Oklahoma City. Now that's saying a lot. Ardmore has won, let's see, it's some kind of award for being an all-American city. They've won it 3 times, but right now it's known as the highest crime area in the state of Oklahoma, and that's not an exaggeration. It's just sad. Let me get a drink of water. My son Benjamin is cleaning out the feed barn over there. We had a bunch of canned goods. He's got them on his trailer. Some of those I'd like to put into the house and just see if they're any good. Open them up and find out. Lots of canned beans, and I love canned beans, I really do. But we took my brother Chris's phone charger and wallet down to him and took his credit card back to him. And it's been a busy day. I intend to normally I go into the house and I'll dress in some slip-on shorts, flip-flop, well, they're, I don't know what you call them. They go over your arch of your foot instead of between your toes, but they're basically house slippers made out of rubber. But I'll wear those, and I'll wear a t-shirt and shorts and nothing else, and just go in a lounge lizard, as I call it, with my wife and enjoy life a little bit. Today I'm staying dressed so I can travel if I need to. I am armed. Weird as that sounds. I've shown you this before. This is my My favorite Pew Pew. I've had it since I was 11 years old. It's a 3840. It is, if you know how to shoot it, and that's what my daddy told me when I was little. It's extremely accurate, and that thing is, I basically don't mess with it ever. But it's lightweight, and I've got shorts, cargo shorts, tennis shoes. My wife got on to me because I had gray socks, and she said I looked like a 3-year-old that had dressed himself. Well, I was comfortable. Went to the hospital, I guess it was yesterday, to see my doctor. And I've got skin cancer. Next week they're going to see if they can set me up to get it cut out. Told her I didn't want to do it at the surgery center in Oklahoma City, and the reason I didn't and don't, they were rude to me up there. I don't mean just business-like, I mean flat out rude. And I'm not a person that deals well with that at all. And so I have a new doctor at the Indian Hospital in Ada. Her name is Alice Jean. She's perfect. She looks like she's in her 20s, and I think she's in her early 40s. Been a doctor, and I mean an MD, for a long time. And she talks, and she talks, and she laughs, and she laughs. And she was so pleasant, and she made the visit enjoyable. Even with all the poking and prodding and sharp sticks and all that, it was enjoyable. The nurse that saw me before that is a heavy-set black woman, not fat, just she's well proportioned, short hair, named April, and I love her. I love both of them. And I told her we're going to be friends for the rest of my life. She says, well, that's fun, that's good. She has 2 little girls, and 8 and 11, soon to be 9 and 12, but she was a delight to be around. Now, I really need to wrap this up. It's a brief video, and I'm really sorry for that. I'll tell you, you know, in Scripture it says there will be a compression of time. The days will be shortened, for if they weren't, we wouldn't be able to endure. And I think what it is, God, all-seeing, all-knowing, all-powerful, knew that we would be so busy with so many things we had to do, it would make time just to do this. Woo! And I believe it's happening. I want to emphasize that always a kind word works a lot better than being a grouch. It's taken me my whole life to figure that out, but here in the last couple of years I have figured it out, and it's true. Being kind rocks, folks. It makes your life easier, it makes your life better, and it makes someone else's life better. So that's my mantra. Be kind to everyone you come across, including animals. My son Nicholas brought a almost fledgling bird to the house in a nest yesterday, and it's doing that, and it's wanting food all the time. And so we went and bought some worms. I'll get some more. That little thing is going to be where it can go fly here soon, and we'll take it and turn it loose where there's no cats. And it will just have to learn to dig for its own food or catch its own bugs. It's a wild bird, but it's a small one. I think it's a barn swallow. And I have friends that hate swallows, I know, but you know, they're God's creatures too. Now, got to get off of here. Me think if there's anything else really important I need to say. I can't think of anything right now. why do I need an extra phone? This one, when I get it charged. Well, like I said, I bought it for my wife. We found her iPhone, and that one is not a cheap phone. That thing is an expensive phone, to me expensive. But I've got a website I'm getting ready to put up, and I'm going to be selling a bunch of stuff. Some low end, a lot high end pieces. And my brother Chris wants to sell some of his stuff. He's just trying to get his life back together. So if you're a praying kind, please pray that he's successful. Well, I got to get off here. I love all you guys. I do, with everything I've got to love you with, and I pray for you. I do that as well. God bless you. Be kind. And I'll catch you next time I do one of these. Bye.